So this is an interesting day.
Yeah.
By interesting, I mean that we got some news from Nintendo. That's about it. There was nothing real that went on in the last like 2 days.
Yeah.
I will, however, extend somewhat of an apology to the Fine Bros, seeing as they have backed off on all their plans for their React World and their trademarks. They have not shoved their heads a literal light year up their asses.
Yeah.
And I would like to remove the infinite amount of fucks upon their houses and only give them 5. That's as much of an update as you're gonna get on this.
Yeah, to be honest, like with the Fine Brothers, that they took this out, that they removed all these things, does speak very good of them.
Yeah.
Because they do realize, and it also shows that they didn't have any malicious intent for this, and they just happened to be interpreted in a way that could be used for malicious intent, and they accept that and taking it all back.
They're just at this point they're cutting losses and doing damage.
Yes, exactly. So I respect them for that. And I haven't subscribed to them because I still like their content. So
I unsubbed and blocked them. So I will never get any of their videos suggested to me, and it also won't use them to try and suggest me videos.
All right. So let's move on to other things. So, that's the Fine Brothers update.
That's as much as we're gonna talk about Fine Bros for the rest of our lives.
Good, yay! Unless we're in the React channels, in which case, please look at us in there.
Or come look at us here. Our own channel where we will maybe eventually sometime never get paid.
Who will? Eventually. Someday. Let's just get 100 subscribers first, and then we can talk about that.
At this point, I'm thinking even 100 is wishful thinking.
It's fine.
Anyway.
So let's talk. Yeah. So first on the list, before we start getting all Nintendo crazy, the CCO of DC, whatever that stands for, will be Chief Creator Officer.
Creative? Yeah. Okay. Chief Creative. Too many abbreviations.
Said that the Teen Titans are not dead. They're still on the books to be used for something, and they're gonna come into the DC universe in a good way. They're gonna be introduced. They're gonna be a big part of it, because he said the Teen Titans are a big part of DC, so we want to use them.
I mean, yeah, I'm completely for it, but I'm also afraid that if it ends up like say Teen Titans Go. No. I mean, like integrating them into the DC cinematic universe. That'd be cool, but then I expect a full movie about them, with all the old villains they had to fight, like.
See, I'm thinking
Slade.
Cyborg would be the perfect movie to have them on.
Cinderblock. Hell, I'd be okay with Russia Gun coming back. I love that little mini movie thing.
To be honest, if they had like Deathstroke and the Teen Titans, I'd be happy. Like that would be like a movie with those characters. I'll go see it. Thank you.
So yeah, we agree then. The Teen Titans is awesome.
Yes, and Deathstroke is very synonymous with Teen Titans too, and he's one of my favorite villains. So, yeah.
Or as I knew him through my entire childhood, Slade.
Yeah, I was like, who's Deathstroke? He looks a lot like Slade. Wait, they're the same person?
That moment of, so this is what Deathstroke looks like. Happened to me about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I didn't know Deathstroke was a character in the DC universe until 3 years ago. So...
You always knew him.
I knew him as Slade.
Slade Wilson.
Slade Wilson. Not to be confused with Wade Wilson.
Well, it's because, they had to, use Slade for the show because Deathstroke would have been too much for the kids. So they're like, yeah, it's Slade.
I think it was also...
Plus, he also sounds smooth. Cool.
Slade. Who is Slade?
That was... good times. I just want to see the Teen Titans again in their old glory.
In the old, 90s, 2000s animation glory.
Yeah. Oh, it's 2000s. Yeah, right? Yeah.
2000,
early 2000s. Yeah.
2000s. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I miss the era of animation. It was some of the best.
It is still one of my favorite shows today. Like, I just had so much fun with it. So, anyways, now we're gonna move out of comic books and movies and shit. We went to Nintendo. So what happened is that first of all, fuck you, Pokemon. You release Twitter messages, right? With like Masuda and the creators of Pokemon. And I was like, oh my god, like they have the creators talking in their channel. It's probably something important. They're gonna announce a game right now. Like I'm about to see that.
Absolutely.
And then they're like, oh well, it's been an honor to be in Pokemon for the past 20 years. I've been working and like, oh, thank you guys for playing. Bye. I was like, fuck you.
You got
fuck you,
son.
And
oh my god.
And like, because videos like that is called. We got the announcement that Zelda Wii U was gonna be delayed. So it's probably gonna be like a nice little announcement or something. It's like no.
Not everything's an announcement. It's not everything's an announcement. Announcement. Wow.
And so
sometimes people just make stupid videos to put up and have fun with their fans.
Anyways, in other things, the Twitter account also said that Pokemon Go was going to be shown off, gameplay and all, at GDC.
And how about you tell us what GDC stands for, just to make
Game
sure
Developers Conference.
Okay, cool. Oh, that was just in case there was anyone at home that didn't know that.
Yeah, you wanted to see that. If I didn't know it, you were just gonna laugh at me.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I understand my acronyms whenever I use them, man.
CCO.
Yeah.
CFO.
AUCA.
Okay, now you lost it.
Organization with a cool acronym.
Yeah. Okay. I don't understand. Fuck you.
So that's cool. I really want to see what they show and what it is. I wanted to talk about the ideas like gym leaders and like how you catch Pokemon and how like Pokemon are going to be distributed around the world. Like how there's one of them. Like which other Pokemon are going to be in which area? It's going to be like what countries or what continents get certain types of Pokemon and things like that.
Right.
So I would really like to see that come to fruition. And they also said that they have no Pokemon. Nintendo said they have another mobile game after Miitomo that they're going to release that's going to have one of their most well-known characters.
Right. Now who built Nintendo? None other than Mario.
Mr. Game & Watch.
What?
He was the first video game character they had.
I mean, you're not wrong. But
Donkey Kong was the one that got them into the arcade, so people knew them of that. Mario was an afterthought in Donkey Kong.
Choose who you play. I would argue that the playable hero is a lot more memorable than the stupid.
His name was only Jumpman.
And
anyways, like it's most likely gonna be Mario. But I mean, I would like to see something else too. Like, I don't know. Actually, I have no idea what it is. Kirby Pinball, Metroid Pinball.
Oh God. From my experience, pinball games with characters from other video games don't normally work out that well.
I heard that a lot of people like Metroid Pinball on the DS.
Yeah, but then there was also that Sonic Pinball. That wasn't too great. There was another one that Sega made that also wasn't. It was like, I think it was Monkey Ball Pinball.
Yeah.
Not that good. So I mean, yeah, sure, Metroid Pinball was alright. The other ones don't have such a good track record. Tack record?
Tack record. Okay.
Tack Echo. Tack Echo. Yeah. I forgot the R in the first one, so I'm trying to figure out how to forget the R in the other one. Shut up.
So, anyways, just you know, suppose like the Mario. I don't know what kind of game they're gonna do with it though.
Yeah, no idea.
Because like, you're gonna have a platformer, like on the same way that we have a platform in like a 3DS. Like you don't have physical controls for that.
Yeah, you don't have the bumpers on the back. Or they use buttons on the 3DS. I call it bumpers.
Yeah, buttons. And you know, after that, they also, part of the financial briefing was that, well, that's a game that they're thinking of already. They are releasing Miitomo in March. Right. So you know, it's a social thing. So what you do in the game is that they ask you questions, right? What's your favorite food? What's your favorite movie? Things like that, right? And you're writing the answers to all those things. And that all gets incorporated into your avatar, your me, which is then shared with people around you. That was how Miitomo, and then you just interact with each other through Miitomo, which is perfect for antisocial people like you.
Fuck you.
I mean Finnish people.
Fuck you.
You call them antisocial.
Look, only I can do that. I thought, like, if I called all Mexicans dirty spicks or something. Fuck you.
Don't call us rapists.
Touche. Toupee. Hey. Jokes are terrible. I'm fucking tired, man. I'm so dead right now.
And so, you know, that's going to be something that's going to happen. And along with Miitomo, they're also going to release the new rewards program. They're subject to Club Nintendo. So the phone program is going to give you coupons, emails, web downloads, expanding friends list, cloud data. So, you know, you can save like data of game, like save data.
Right.
And some in-store things. You're also going to be able to get platinum or gold rewards. Platinum will be more of like the physical things that you can, the nice limited edition things that you can get. And gold are most likely going to be just downloads or like or coupons for like games. Like most likely virtual console games, if I'm not wrong. And also, this is one of the coolest part about it. Part of My Nintendo says that you can re-download digital games you buy on the eShop on other devices. So let's say I buy Super Mario Brothers 3 for my Wii U.
Right.
I can download Super Mario Brothers 3 for the 3DS and for the NX.
Oh.
So it just allows you to have like just buy the software once and play it across your devices.
That's actually pretty cool. Yeah.
And she's like, thank you, I don't want to buy Mario Brothers 3 again. But it's a great game, don't get me wrong. It's like, you know, there's just so many times you can buy it.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be part of My Nintendo. I would love for this game to come out, the whole My Nintendo and Miitomo come out in when Twilight Princess HD comes out.
Right.
Because you could have that as the, you know, the first game that gives you rewards in My Nintendo and things like that.
Yeah. Do you think that they're finally gonna have like an achievement system, like Xbox does, where you get like points for different difficulties of accomplishments? You know, they had that stamp thing in Nintendo Land and all their Wii Sports games, but it's like a actual, you know, part of social, because now they have Miiverse.
Yeah.
So they have that social media aspect already.
Yeah.
Do you think that they would add a achievement type system like they do in or like what Microsoft has?
I'm not sure. Maybe they're thinking. I'm pretty sure they're thinking about it.
That'd be pretty cool.
And I would think that they're probably waiting to see how this pans out and waiting for NX to introduce that feature. Yeah, really. They also said that they've been looking at VR.
Oh god.
But
must I remind you of the Virtual Boy?
But they're saying it looks cool, However, it's not really social. So no. It's hard to get a social experience out of VR. Nintendo is all about having, social gaming.
Yes, but I can think of a couple different ways you can get social thing out of VR. And I imagine that there's something that's being developed for the Oculus or the Vive or whatever that would allow you to basically, it would react to, alright, so you already know that with VR.
Yeah.
You have those weird little control joystick things that like do all this different stuff. I imagine that there's got to be a way that those are represented in game.
Yeah.
Right. I also imagine that there's a way that you can hook this up to other machines, whether hardwired with a actual cable or through a internet connection.
Yeah.
And I imagine you could like do things where you would be able to represent both the headset and the controllers in virtual reality to other headsets. And I imagine that there's eventually like you can start making like co-op kind of games or like versus type games where depending on how those are represented, different things would happen. So there's definitely a social aspect. It's just that it has to be made first. The possibility's there.
Yeah, but I mean, they're probably not only Nintendo. They're a lot about couch co-op and stuff. So,
thank God they're the only company.
Yeah, I know. So they're probably just trying to look at that first. And honestly, I would think that VR is probably just gonna be like a side project.
If that.
If that, yeah. I mean, if they ever come to it. But yeah, I mean, I'm very excited for the reward system.
Looks like it'll be good.
For 3 years in a row, I reached platinum in Club Nintendo.
Nice.
It was hard, man. Like trying to think of what you should
get. Did you get reward stuff for buying their titles and consoles and whatnot?
Yeah, and I think that probably is gonna incorporate this into that. So
that's what I'm saying. The achievement thing would be cool because I imagine if you got, as you play a game, if you unlock, let's say you unlock an achievement, you get more points on the reward system, which could then be used to get better deals or discounts on the eShop or something. Because I mean, right now, Microsoft, I know they started a program a while ago where you get money every month based on how much gamer score you have. But you can't actually like do anything else with gamer score. It's just a status thing. So I imagine if if I could get a 30% discount on the Xbox store, just for having say 20,000 gamer score, something like that, and it wouldn't deduct gamer score, but would deduct like a value from it.
All right.
It's like I would still have the 20,000 gamer score, but then let's say every 1,000 they give you like 5 gamer points or something. I don't know. And it's like spend 40 gamer points, get a 30% discount on this title or something like that. Like that'd be a really cool thing.
Oh, I like the idea. Like they're giving away part of the program is also going to give coupons and stuff.
Right. Coupons.
And I love that just because for someone like me who only has a Nintendo console, has 2 Nintendo consoles, it's like, well, I keep buying Nintendo games.
Yeah.
So if I get like rewards for every game that I buy, eventually I'm gonna get enough coupons so I can buy a couple of games for free.
Nice. But if they incorporated all that in, it would be a really cool system. And it would reward players a lot more for playing their games than say anyone else's.
See, and I mean, I also like this thing's all is gonna connect with your mobile devices. So with like Miitomo and like all the other initiatives in mobile, it's also going to connect to an X. It's going to connect to Wii U, 3DS. All these things are going to be incorporated into my Nintendo.
Right.
So there's people are going to be able to get to it.
Right.
And it will be a way just for them to like advertise about their games. And have, because Nintendo, like people still know who Nintendo is, right?
Yeah, it's still a name that's recognized.
It's still a name that's recognized. So if you care like, oh, Nintendo just released a game for mobile. Oh, you can make an account for it. You can get rewards for in there. Like people are gonna probably start, signing up and start going there and like, oh look, there's this game, this console, and all that things. And to me, I feel like that would be like the perfect way to advertise. I wouldn't say 3DS or Wii U at this point, just considering like they're at the end of the life cycles. But NX would be advertised to hell through there. It's like
NX and
like it would just be such a great way to advertise it to like millions and millions of people.
Yep.
And they're like, oh, there's this thing. Oh, it's gonna have these games. I might buy it.
Yeah, I'll buy it. Why not? Anyway, we haven't been going too long.
Sorry. A quick side thing outside of this. Lego Star Wars looks hilarious.
Lego Star Wars. The trailer for Lego Star Wars Episode 7 is fucking amazing. I love the Lego games. They're so much fun. And of course, I love Star Wars. So putting the two of them together is just it's amazing. The trailer for it is really funny, and if the game's anything like that, I'll be really happy with it.
Again, see, I don't even care about playing a game like that. Can I just see a movie? Can I just get all the clips from the entire game and just like see that?
I'm sure there's a fan that'll make all that come together. Oh, fuck that guy.
There's always a fan that does it.
Yeah.
I mean, did you see that? Have you seen the after credit scene of Lego Avengers?
No, I don't believe so.
You don't care about spoilers?
No, not really.
Okay, spoilers if you care.
Yeah, spoilers for the people at home.
So it's like Thanos, like in the first Avengers, right? Like he's just sitting in his chair.
Yeah.
And like he's listening to music. I think it's like the Avengers theme song.
Nice.
In a Sony Walkman.
Alright, that's...
And then he's like, oh, it's not working. So like he throws all the cassette out, and like there's all the other Shatari just with like drowned in cassettes.
Oh my god. Oh man, that's probably a joke that wouldn't really. A lot of the younger generation probably wouldn't get that.
I mean, people saw Guardians of the Galaxy.
I mean, yeah, they saw Guardians.
They saw Thanos and the thing over there, so.
I don't know. I just feel like that would go over a lot of people's heads. But no, yeah, Lego games are fucking amazing. I love all of them. They're so much fun. I remember. I think the first one I played was like Lego Indiana Jones, and that was a ton of fun.
Remember you were nerding out whenever I was Aldo was playing Lego Marvel.
Was it Marvel?
And then Marvel superheroes, and you were like, oh, the TARDIS over there.
Yeah, no.
On the way to Asgard.
Yeah, no. The first time you go to Asgard, Thor kind of just rips open a portal to Asgard, and as you're flying, there's like a little sequence where you fly through it, and of course
through a tunnel, right?
Through a little space tunnel, and it looks a lot like the Doctor Who intro. And of course, at one point, as you're flying through, there is a little blue police box that just kind of flies through the screen. And I don't know how you didn't notice it, but I saw it like, holy shit!
I didn't notice it because I didn't know about Doctor Who back then.
Oh, true.
So yeah.
But no, yeah, Lego games are a ton of fun. And Lego Marvel Heroes, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Is one of the. I love Lego games. They're so great.
Yeah. That's. I kind of part of me still wants to get Lego Dimensions just to play the Doctor Who part of it.
Now that Doctor Who's gone. But we already talked about that one, so let's not cry over already spilled milk.
I don't want to go.
It's also 2 days old, so that's probably some raw milk by now.
Yeah, I know.
That guy.
And and the funny thing, yesterday I was looking through Mario Maker. They're like, oh, EGAT's gonna be a Mii costume,
Professor EGAT.
EGAT, yeah, he's gonna be like a costume for it. And I'm like, really?
That's gonna be amazing.
No, look, his op taunt is like him raising his hands with like 3 ghosts coming out of him.
Dude, that's awesome. EGAT's so cool. He's arguably one of the better Nintendo characters.
Yeah.
Just because he's a ton of fun. Also, he, has a lot more farther-reaching effect than a lot of people realize. Yes, he built the Poltergust 3000 and 5000.
Yeah.
He also built Flood.
Yep.
Bet you didn't know that.
Yep.
He
built the Mario Sunshine.
Mario Sunshine's flash liquidizing ultra dowsing device. Still remember after all these years. Also a fucking amazing game. I love Sunshine so goddamn much. It was so much. Oh my god! I want to go back and play it now.
What if the mobile game is about EGAD?
That'd be great. I would play the shit out of that. Man,
it's like Pokemon Go, but instead of finding Pokemon, you find ghosts.
You find different. Although arguably they already did that for Dark Moon.
That's true.
Know if Nintendo still has an embargo on their older titles?
I'm not sure. Like embargo, what way?
Embargo as in like they'll take down the video and then monetize it themselves. Because I would love to do a Sunshine playthrough.
You'll have to check because there's, I think some of them they take all the money and some of them you share the money.
But are there any games where they say yes, just go ahead and do whatever?
I have to look.
Shit.
I really have to look. Like, I'm not entirely sure about it.
Alright.
But I mean, again, I'd much rather share revenue than
have no. I mean, at the moment we have zero revenue. We don't have.
Yeah, I know.
We don't even have ads running on our channel, do we?
Nope.
Yeah. No. So, you know, hey, ad-free content, which will change eventually because this will be a great way to make some supplemental income. Yep. Also because we have no other income at the moment. Or at least I don't.
But it reminds me, we need to go to buy our eShop credit tonight for Super Smash Brothers DLC.
That is true, yes.
Because
yes.
Tomorrow, for the 5 seconds I'm going to see you,
you're
going to drive with your feet and we're going to play Super Smash Brothers.
Yes. Because Bayonetta comes out and
Corrin
yes. comes out tomorrow. And if I grab, because I have enough to buy one of them.
Me too. I want to buy both, and I want to buy both for both consoles because then if I buy because I can buy one for 2 consoles and one for only 1 console.
Yeah.
And I have to buy then the other console part of one of the characters
again
for the full price. I'm like, I don't want to do that. I just want to pay the extra $1 instead of more.
$7.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, so that's gonna be exciting. Final DLC. Which one are you most excited for? Corrin or Bayonetta?
You know, I don't really know. Bayonetta, I guess. Because, you know, we already have a Fire Emblem Avatar character.
Yeah.
So, you know, Corrin isn't in... Yeah, it's a fucking water dragon deal, but it's cool and all. Don't get me... I'm not, you know, I'm not excited for it. But Bayonetta is... I kind of hate both of them. Just because neither of them were ones that I would have wanted to see in the win the balance.
Yeah.
So, in that regard, but I mean, at the same time, you know, they're both really cool and I see them both playing out really well. But yeah, Bayonetta more, I guess.
I kind of, part of me, just because Fire Emblem Fates is very fresh in my mind right now. It comes out in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I kind of want to
because this guy's an asshole. So, start figuring out a way for us to make it around.
Just go,
I got time.
Do it here.
You?
Yeah, you. You turn.
Good. If there were no cars coming. Anyway, but no, yeah, final DLC coming out today or tomorrow?
It's tonight. Sometime. They said today in the afternoon.
Right.
I don't know what does that mean.
Nice.
It could be 1 p.m. It could be 8 p.m. So, really, who knows? And sadly, my brother's gonna be like so mad because he also wants to play with DLC.
Nice.
He's like, well, I'm sorry because he has basketball practice today at 7.
Oh shit.
Doesn't get back to like 8:30.
Yeah, so
he has to eat dinner, so it's 9.
He's not gonna play.
And then he has to take a shower. So, you know, if we play, it's gonna be for like 15 minutes.
If that.
If that, yeah.
Damn, that really sucks. I think we're at about. Oh, you want to do the thing that we talked about yesterday?
I mean, sure, for the 5 seconds that we have, yeah.
No, do you have one?
What? Oh, no.
Oh, you don't? Oh, shit. Fuck.
No, okay, I'm gonna extend it to one of our topics. What character and type of game do you want Nintendo to make for their second mobile game?
What do I want it to be?
Yeah.
Tough call.
And what kind of character do you want?
I really don't know. Pokemon Go would have been my go-to answer because, you know.
Yeah, Pokemon would have made too much sense.
Live action, or like, you know, real life Pokemon.
Yeah.
Would have been pretty fucking sweet. I have no idea. What's yours?
Captain Toad.
Captain Toad, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because like you can.
Because I think that game would work just so much. It's great on Wii U. It looks gorgeous on Wii U, but I think that kind of game really does lend itself to mobile, and so you can.
It would.
It's so cute. Like it almost makes you want to have Toad and Toadette in Smash Brothers.
Even though they would suck ass.
They would be like the Ice Climbers.
That's true. But I have no idea. A kind of Metroid style game would be very cool.
Metroid side scroller?
Like either a side scroller or like a kind of like a AR kind of deal, where like you can look around and you can shoot and you move forward and stuff.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah,
kind of like a first-person shooter on phone with Metroid.
Yeah, just being able to like
just
move your phone around. That's cool.
That'd be a cool idea.
Nice idea. Nice.
I guess that's all the time we got.
Yeah.
Today. So. Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna be maybe releasing.
Battery's full.
Yeah.
It just kind of turned off. All right. Well, anyway.
So you know, look for that. I'm gonna be. I think it's gonna be Kung Fu Panda 3 that I'm reviewing.
Oh God. All right.
That was hilarious. I know it's a week late, but you know I'm gonna do that. Then you know my plan is to do a movie review at least every like 2 weeks.
Right. So you want to just alternate content? I'll do one every 2 weeks. You do, or like I'll do one week. You do the next week, and then me, and then you. And
yes, exactly.
All right, cool.
So it's good. So last week you saw his gameplay.
Last week Grapple has finally come out, even though I've been talking about it forever.
Next week we're gonna have to overlap, considering that Deadpool comes out. Oh God. So
we can probably do a
shared video on that.
Yeah.
But we'll try to do that. But yeah, that's about
what
we have for now. Yeah.
Thanks for joining us on Morning Recharge 18.
19.
Shit, I'm always one number low. And we'll see you next. Also, I've been trying to think about ways we can start branding this, kind of like get our own shit going. So I don't know if it'll be like an immediate thing or if it'll be more gradual, but look forward to some of our own jokes and shit starting to like kind of pop up instead of just news stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye.